It's not that time anymore. We're allowed to defend ourselves now, yeah? So you're pissed. You're pissed, mate. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to start some shit, you can start some shit and then see what happens. It's as simple as that. Druski did a skit or a parody on Erika Kirk, yeah? Charlie Kirk's widowed wife, and guess what? They're still pissed. So let me be more specific. Racist white America is still pissed. They're so hurt. I'm gonna react to this video here by Antonio Talks. Shout out to him. He's speaking on how they're still upset about, you know, the whole skit. And you have people like Jake Paul saying that he wants to go and make a revenge skit basically, or parody of Druski now. I mean, stereotyping black culture. Do you know what I mean? So making it about race instead of just making fun of Druski himself. Just because he felt offended or they're somehow offended that Druski did it when it had nothing to do with race. Because how dares a black person make fun of a white woman, especially one who's lost their husband recently. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's all feel sorry for them. Even though this chick is showing signs that she could potentially even have been part of it. It doesn't seem like she cares. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna be reacting to. So this is gonna be an interesting, funny one, man. I love it, man. Like I said in my other videos, I love that they're pissed off and let's keep pissing them off. Do you know what I'm saying? I love when racist white people, specifically, not just your normal white person, only the racist ones or racist anyone. Yeah, I love it when they're pissed and they get hurt, when we make fun of them back, when they can't take it. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Let's jump into it.
So it has been about 2 weeks since Druski dropped his skit on conservative women that absolutely set the internet on fire. Now, if you haven't seen this skit already, he was mainly mocking Erika Kirk, bringing up how she was damn near celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, the way she always single out white men and don't hide her racism, things of that nature. But y'all know Druski, he is a very talented person, so he made this funny as hell. Now, this skit has this so viral, y'all, that the president of the United States had this to say about it, bro.
A thing called Happy Easter. Do we have that? Everyone happy? Anybody that doesn't want, hello, darling. Wow, this is a good table. I like that table. You're doing well, right? Okay. I think you should sue him, but you know, I told her, you ought to sue somebody. They're so jealous of Erika. I said, you ought to sue their, I can say it, you're not allowed to say this, you have to be nicer. Sue their ass off.
Hey, Trump, nigga, nobody is jealous of Erika. He just mocked her stupid, goofy ass, and nobody buying the fake grieving widow shit. We know y'all smashing her. You and JD passing her around. But y'all know Trump wasn't.
I'm not sure if any of you lot, if you're watching this, if you've seen the video where she's hugging JD Vance, the vice president. And yeah, that hug, man, that was like a very intimate, close, you know, seems like a bit more than friends type of hug, so.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend. No one will ever replace my husband, but I do see some similarities of my husband in JD. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands he's an amazing man.
Yeah, but what does Trump mean? What do you mean jealous? Jealous of what? Erika should sue him for what? Doing a skit? For being a comedian? So now what? No comedian can make fun of anyone, basically. Or just because it's Erika Kirk. It's like, come on, man. Taking it far, like.
Another comedian by the name of Theo Von on a podcast politicking about this situation, man. And let's see what it was talking about.
Over the last couple of days, calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full-on darker. Yeah.
Already, y'all. You see what I mean? The intention behind him doing the comedy skit is rooted in revenge. Not because he's trying to be funny or he's trying to make people laugh. Out of revenge. Hate. They're mad that this skit went so viral and they see how dumb and nonsensical they look. And listen, Jake, please do it. The thing about us black folks, man, if it's funny, we'll laugh. But y'all can't be funny. I can tell you right now how the skit is going to go. He's going to put on a blackface. He's going to probably be around some black dudes, talk hood, dress like a hood dude, sagging his pants, talk with slang, and just use stereotypical talking points. Maybe going to throw in some fried chicken, some watermelon jokes. He going to bring up some father jokes. It's going to be the same shit. We literally know how this skit is going to go. Jake, you're not a likable person. You're not funny. All the bigots going to eat it up, yeah. And we going to make fun of you, then it's just going to die down. It ain't going to do this shit that the levels that it did with Druski.
And do it. And
yeah, it's like, exactly, man. Like, Antonio said it like perfectly. Like, he's just gonna be doing the typical stereotypes here, what black people are like. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna be generalized. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be stereotyped and very specific to try to mock. And like, why does he even feel the need to defend Erika Kirk for a skit that he apparently finds funny? Does that make any sense? You think it's funny, so why are you gonna now go and get him back, or whatever you said? Get him back for what? It's fair play, but he wants to do it in revenge, as if somehow Druski was doing it out of spite or with an agenda to be racist. Because that's the way they think about it. So they assume everyone else thinks like that. We're not like you guys, man. His idea is to like, yo, let me get revenge for Erika Kirk. But when he does it, it's going to be in a racist way, which was not how Druski intended it to be. And he knows that. So what's the point of this? It's like they're so butthurt. It's like they're allowed to do it to us, yeah, but anytime we do it to them, yeah, in any capacity, in any way, shape or form, they can't take it. Cowards, man.
Because why not? Yeah. Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I'm sorry to pause. He talking about do it back. Back in Halloween of 2025, it was so many people on Twitter doing blackface. So many of these big right-wing conservative YouTube pages. I'm gonna show y'all because like they do this shit all the time, but nobody really cared. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think if there's a way to do it, I think they're
Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? That's not even his name, but he played Iron Man, you know, it was a movie named Tropic Thunder, but I mean, nobody got outraged about that because it was funny. And they didn't use any like stereotypical talking points, right? Nobody cared. It's comedy. That's the thing. If you're funny, you can get away with things, but you people aren't funny. Y'all just want to use this as an excuse to be racist. And even going back to the origins of blackface, blackface was meant to mock black people and be racist. It literally has origins in that. And y'all started that shit. So they love to try to flip things, right? They love to try to say, oh, you're being racist. Like trying to call black people racist. How? We can be prejudiced, I guess, but black people racist, huh? We never lynched people. We never burnt people alive. We never ate them. But wait, what are you talking about? We never wiped out and colonized entire countries. We never dropped nuclear bombs onto people. Like, how can we be racist? I'm sorry. So it's like, you gotta really pay attention. They always try to flip things, calling people black supremacists. What? No, bro. They just don't like to be held accountable.
needs to
He called him an Iron Man last year. Robert Downey Jr., however you say his name. But to be honest, I don't agree with what he just said there. As in, like, black people can't be racist. We can be racist. The definition of racism is an individual hating someone based on purely their phenotype or how they look, do you know what I'm trying to say? And treating them badly because of it. Do you know what I mean? Discriminating against them because of it. So that can be a black person to a white person. If you hate a white person purely because they're white and treat them differently compared to other people, then you're racist. That's the definition. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with him on that. I don't know why black people say that. Like, we can be racist, yes, on an individual level. What he's probably thinking about is like on a society level or government and on a hierarchy type level. I mean, systematic racism is what he's probably talking about. There, we don't really have that power. On a one-on-one level, yeah, we can be racist as well. Everything else he said is true, yeah, but that part, I don't agree with him on that, to be honest.
or Charles Barkley.
If you got one of those guys to be like, hey,
But still, that's pussying out.
Hold up, Jake, you just want to be racist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Just go ahead and blacklist yourself. Ironically, do a blackface, get blacklisted. Do it. Yes, Jake, I want you to do it. If it's funny, I'll laugh, but it ain't gonna be funny.
Druski just dropped this.
and he's done it a couple of times.
Exactly.
Actually.
This is how humans should be.
I agree.
We should fucking make fun of each other. And I don't see in color, I see in truth and comedy. What are we talking about?
So you're saying that.
So if you don't see in color, then why are you talking about doing it back? As if, John, I say, what do you mean do it back? What's the reason why you want to do it back? Because you think he's making fun of white people. You think Druski has some kind of agenda to do with race when it wasn't nothing to do about race. His video was literally titled How Conservative Women Behave or something like that. Something along those lines. I might be misquoting it a bit, but yeah, it was about conservative women. He didn't even mention, that's the mad thing, he didn't even mention her name. He didn't mention Erika Kirk's name. Do you know what I mean? But everyone knows it was her because what he did was accurate. He didn't exaggerate nothing really. Do you know what I mean? Maybe one tiny little bit here and there, but for the most part, it was accurate to how she acts and everything she says. Nothing was taken out of context. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are they pissed at the truth? Why do people hate the truth? I don't understand that shit.
I don't know if they're like willfully being ignorant, but y'all been doing this. I mean, like I said, this is what it started from. Like, y'all invent all of these things, racism, blackface, and then want to cry about it. Y'all started this shit. What are you talking about? It's the same way like we here in 2026. They be like, oh man, us humans, we just want to be free. We just want to live off the land, eat fruit, don't go to work. And I mean, who the fuck set that shit up? Because humans was living like that. Like, literally, we was living like that. And who set these institutions up for it to be like this? Druski got these white people.
Yeah, they just can't take the heat, man. You know what I mean? If you can't take the heat, what's that saying? You got the kitchen, you soft ass pieces of shits. And I'm talking to, I have to make sure I clarify this here because people are gonna start thinking with the pattern on my videos and I always talk about racism and stuff and white people this and white people that. I'm strictly talking about the racist white people or racist any race. The crazy thing is, yeah, I even dislike black people who are against black people even more. Then I say, if you're black and you're like defending racism or making excuses for white people and white crime and all that type of stuff, like the coonery and Uncle Toms and Aunt Jemimas and Uncle Ruckuses of this world, yeah, then I dislike you even more than the actual white racists because I expect the white racists to be racist. There's context to their racism in a weird way. Even though it's evil, based on evil and ignorance and dumbness, there's context to it. But why are you, a black man or woman, hating yourself? That to me doesn't make any sense. That's when it's like, it just triggers me, it pisses me off even more. So yeah, man, that's the context. They like to do it to everyone else, yeah. but then they don't want no fire coming back. They still have that mentality, that privileged mentality of it being back in the day when a black person couldn't even look at a white person, yeah, without getting killed. It's not that time anymore. We're allowed to defend ourselves now, yeah? So you're pissed, mate. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to start some shit, you can start some shit and then see what happens. It's as simple as that. Now we're playing on an equal playing field. They don't like it. Some comment, yeah, where someone said, equality to them. They've had so much privilege, yeah, and advantage in their lives, yeah, and like a 400 years plus head start, yeah, over black people, yeah? So to them now, equality, being on a fair playing ground, is like an offense to them, or it's like a disability to them. Like it's not normal to them. Do you know what I mean? They're not used to it. Do you know what I mean? Being equal is offensive to them. That's why they hate like DEI and all this type of stuff. Even though DEI, black people are on the bottom of the list when it comes to who benefits from DEI. So I don't know why we're the face of DEI when white women benefit from DEI the most. Why don't they attack white women? You know what I'm saying? This is what I always say. They always ignore their own people and then ignore everything they do. White people are allowed to be, you know, racist and all this type of stuff and, you know, kill people however many times they want and do crazy things and act up and have ghetto behaviour themselves here. But they'll ignore all of that here until a black person does it or another race of person does it that's not white here. Then it's bad. But when they do it, it's okay. It's just nonsense, man.
100. Someone else replied, and yes, that will be racist. The fact that people don't understand why blackface is bad and different from what Druski did is proof of our poor education system and racism. Thank you. Dude doesn't even want to do it in the name of comedy. He wants to do it for retaliation. Even the move is racist. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna show y'all a few examples of a few months ago of people doing blackface because they act like people don't do it. Y'all are the main ones that do these type of antics. Our shit just go viral because we're, you know, we got the sauce. But just look at how bad this is and how like,
where the fuck my food stamps at? Yeah, y'all just hate black people for real. Where the fuck are they? Like, respect black women or else. Nigga. How the fuck a big one costs more but way less than my EPT? Nigga?
this is what I mean. No effort, no energy, no inside jokes, just bigotry, just lame stereotypes. Here's another example. And this lady right here, she actually got demonetized for doing this. You know what I'm saying? She had a decent sized YouTube channel and she lost her bread because she want to be racist. You know what I'm saying? And once again, let's see if it's even funny.
Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes. You wear fake nails. All of these.
I find it funny because what you will notice is that
I made a video on Lily Gaddis, yeah? And if you haven't seen that video, check that video out. Watch that video after this. It's titled Lily Gaddis, the most racist woman on the internet, yeah? And that's her. And that video was literally about this. She made a video basically talking about this, about her doing this, you know, a thing for Halloween. She's a Christian woman celebrating Halloween, which is weird in the first place. The talking points in this video, you guys fight all the time. What do you mean you fight all the time? That's such a stereotype. Most black people are good citizens. They're good people. Do you know what I mean? My friends and my friends' friends and my friends' friends and family members and so on. You know what I'm saying? My family members, black relatives and all that type of stuff here. None of us are aggressive, have criminal records, or anything along those lines. It's bullshit. It's a very tiny percent of people, yeah, of black people that behave the way they talk. And also, there's white people who behave just as bad, or if not even worse, but they never speak on those people. It's such a biased point of view. Do you know what I mean? It's not based on honesty or anything at all. It's just biased and nonsense. You guys wear big hoop earrings as if you don't see like Latinos or Mexicans, yeah, especially wearing big hoop earrings and stuff like that, because they copy black culture anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone else does. They steal and copy our shit, yeah? So they do it too. I've seen white people wearing big hoop earrings. It's not exclusive to black women. And so what? So what? They wear big hoop earrings. Like, who the hell cares? Why does that bother you? They're so pissed about the most random, nonsensical things, like wearing a bonnet. That's why she's wearing a bonnet. For some reason, black people wearing bonnet and treating our hair, trying to keep our hair moisturized and well groomed or whatever. That somehow bothers them. Everything about what we do bothers them. We breathe and it bothers them. It's psychotic, man. It's an illness. It's too much. But yeah, stereotype it for no fucking reason. Do you know what I'm saying? So why is it only aimed at black people? There's other races that do the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that other girl before her doing that lame ass, unfunny thing. What made her, just think about it, what made her want to do that? How has she grown up? What's her upbringing? Do you know what I mean? Like, who's she hanging around with? Her family and her friends to make her want to do that? Or is she just trying to go viral? Going viral doing that, it never ends up well for these people. Like Lily Gaddis had to learn the hard way. She's been demonetized because of this. So keep trying and then keep fucking up your own life. Keep shooting yourself in the foot.
these white women, they're getting the BBLs to get bigger butts that black women naturally have. They're getting lip fillers to have bigger lips that we naturally have. They're getting tans to darken their skin. They're getting lashes now. They're actually doing the edges like how black women do theirs. So it's like these people always talk shit, but whole time they're just jealous and eventually they're going to steal it.
1958.
That's what I will say. It's based on jealousy and resentment. I repeat myself in videos, yeah, because one, I'm a new channel, so most people that are going to see my videos, they've never seen my videos anyway, so whatever I'm saying is going to be new to them. But even if you happen to have seen my videos, people need to be reminded, I think. It needs to stick to the brain. They copy us. Do you know what I mean? How can you hate a group of people so much, yeah, but always so fascinated and interested in what they're doing? You take and steal everything they do. You copy them. Do you know what I mean? Their mannerisms, the way they speak, even to the point they get angry, or not angry, but like they're like, oh, why can't we say the N-word as well? What do you mean, why can't you say the N-word as well? It means a black person. That's the definition of the N-word, is Negro. Do you know what I mean? Or Negroid, which is black person. Why you as a white person want to be saying that to each other especially? How does that make sense? Like I always say, imagine me going around calling other black people Caucasian. Yo, my Caucasian. Do you know what I mean? They'll be pissed. The racists will be pissed, like calling yourself white and superior. Do you know what I'm saying? Double silence, man. Why are they allowed to steal and copy our shit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, now you have white girls, you know how the black girls have the baby hairs and they do that little style thing on their foreheads. Now you have white chicks doing that thing as well. They're getting injections. They used to this are big lips. Now every single one of them got some swollen up lips from injections. Looks like they've been punched in the lips or stung by a bee. They're big bums or whatever, yeah? Even though they call it a BBL, like Brazilian butt lift. Like, let's be honest, everyone knows black people or black women were stereotyped to have big bumps. You know what I'm saying? There's even one woman who was famous for having a huge ass back in the day. Was she put in a zoo or something? I'm not sure. I'll do my research, put up on screen somewhere. Yeah. She was made fun of for having a huge ass. And I think from that year, I'm not sure if you've seen those old school Victorian time female dresses the white people used to wear, where they had the dress purposely made here to have this backside that was like huge. Again, I'll try and find examples and research on the screen. But they did that because of this woman, I think. But my whole point is here, they make fun of black people for stuff here. And then later on, they'll start copying it. You know what I'm saying? It just shows it's just jealousy. Even that saying where white people used to say, does my ass look big? Does my bum look big in this? Do you know what I mean? Because it was like a bad thing to have a big ass. But now, every white girl wants a big ass. Every other race wants a big ass. Ridiculous, man.
Next 20 years, it broke box office records, won awards, and became a show enjoyed by millions, much to the expense of black people. And while the show ended less than 50 years ago, blackface minstrelsy does sadly have a much more extended history, so let's talk about it. Blackface isn't just an American phenomenon. The techniques and genre that later formed blackface minstrelsy in America actually have deep roots in European blackface performances. You see, the act of darkening one's skin or exaggerating features to mimic another race dates back to at least the medieval period, where actors painted in black symbolized the souls of the damned in religious dramas. Fast forward to the era of William Shakespeare, and we see white actors in racial makeup playing roles of Moors, Africans, and Turks, notably in productions like Othello. So, as you can see, performance of blackness in the Western world was a white endeavor from the start, and this sort of theater tradition migrated to the American colonies in the 18th century through European immigrants. Fast forward once more to the 19th century, and that's when blackface minstrelsy as a specific performance genre emerged. The first minstrel show started in 1830s New York. White performers with blackened faces mimicked enslaved Africans on southern plantations, portraying them as lazy, ignorant, and superstitious. These portrayals weren't just reflections of American racism, they fueled it, reinforcing ideas that justified slavery and later segregation. And before you start thinking, oh, but that's just what people did at the time, or writing it off as 19th century humor, abolitionist Frederick Douglass in 1848 referred to blackface performers as, quote, "the filthy scum of white society," and criticized them for making money off of the dehumanization of African Americans. It's easier to dismiss certain things as acceptable for that time period without acknowledging the voices of the oppressed that were against them, but I digress. At the time, many of the minstrel show actors were poor and working class white people. Blackface minstrelsy was a way for them to distance themselves from their own lowly status and reassert and authenticate their whiteness.
Big shout out to this creator, man. She do other amazing breakdowns, man. Go.
Yeah, shout out to whoever that woman was, man. Like, I love channels like that, or like platforms like that, yeah, where they're speaking out and exposing the truth. Because, yeah, like these racist white people and the racist white people in power who have all control of the media and what is shown to people and how, you know, people are portrayed here, they're never going to tell the truth. So it's up to us, like smaller creators on a smaller level, to do our best to kind of get the truth out there, or at least fight against it and have something else to kind of think about. Like, I mean, like the other side to the story, basically. Yeah, not just one-sided. That's what pisses them off. Yeah, man. Great video by Antonio Talks or Antonio Speaks. I think he's got 2 separate channels. He's one of the people that inspired me to do what I'm doing, like in terms of speaking out against racism, because I initially didn't start YouTube to do that, but yeah, I think, well, like if I'm gonna have a platform, I might as well use it for good. I mean, so yeah, man, shout out to Antonio Talks. Yeah, great video. And yeah, man, I hope everyone sees the truth and what's going on and how these people are. It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. But anyway, thanks for watching. Click one of the videos I'm gonna put on screen at some point. When I go like this in my other videos, for some weird reason, I'm having trouble moving it, so I look silly, but yeah, it's gonna be on screen somewhere. Check out my other reactions. And also, thank you for any new subscriber on this channel. Thank you for any likes and comments. It helps with the algorithm. So like, subscribe, share the video, comment, and let's engage in conversations, because that's what we're here for, innit? Let's build a little community. Thanks to everyone so far who's watching my videos and supporting. Every little helps. Yeah, so thank you. See you in the next one. Peace.
I'm in the zone when I'm on the phone. You better leave me alone. Bitch, are you hearing my tone? Browse like I'm on the chrome. I hit the shops when I'm home. And I swear these niggas be thinking they're me. Copy like I am a clone.